Well, hello there. And we're back again. I mean, we were supposed to be on break, but I guess we had to come back for a little something, something. So this is the recap show, and we're here to talk about All Star Season 10. This past week, or I should say last week when you're seeing this now, RuPaul's Drag Race dropped the queens that are going to be in the cast for All Stars 10. I think it's a little bit controversial. I actually like the cast. As a new RuPaul's Drag Race fan who doesn't have the long history that my other co-hosts have, I'm okay with it. But we'll get into the brackets because this is a competition like no other, and we'll get into that as well. So there are 3 brackets, and each bracket has 6 queens, I believe it is. We'll run down the list, and then we'll also give some alternatives to who these fine gentlemen believe should have been in the cast. So with that being said, we had no drag names, by the way, this week. We're just gonna do this. This is a bonus episode that you guys are getting because we wasn't planning on doing it, but we figured why not.
No, these two, 1 and 2, wanted to say, "Hey,
Wow.
we should do an episode."
You see how he throws us under the bus?
Wait,
So,
what happened to
Jesus.
What happened to team?
I'm here, aren't I? I'm here, aren't I? I am a team player, so I am here to review these
It's
queens who are
giving someone else's type
the
of vibe.
tournament of All Stars.
It's giving. If
All-Star
it was
season
a team
10.
challenge and we did poorly, we would get thrown under the bus on the main stage.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I like to think that I'm better than Arietti, so let's
Just a little bit. All right. Well, let's get into it. So let me just read the list. I'm gonna read from my list today.
Let's do it bracket by bracket.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in bracket 1, we have Aja. We've got Deja Sky. We've got Irene the Alien. We've got Phoenix, Olivia Lux, and we've got Bosco. So that is bracket 1. Those are the first 6 queens.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
You know what, Ronald? I'll let you go first.
Okay, so queen by queen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aja this is her 3rd time around.
Mm-hmm.
If you also remember, Aja appeared on Legendary. She was in one of the houses on Legendary.
I don't think I knew that.
She kind of turned me off on Legendary because I didn't like her attitude on the show. Deja Sky, I was never a Deja Sky fan. She was the only one that did not have to lip sync on her season for Snatch Game because that Snatch Game was absolute trash.
Yes.
So she won Snatch Game playing Lil Jon, but it wasn't even, she got a pass because everybody else was just so bad.
True.
Irene the Alien, we didn't get enough of her for me to really have an opinion of her. I think she was first out on her season, wasn't she?
She was, yes, correct.
Yeah. Phoenix, I don't fully remember Phoenix. I remember the wig scandal. I remember the wiggetry of it all on her season, but I don't fully remember what she brought to the season. It's good to see, I will say, it's good to see some of the older queens from the original seasons, from the first 2-3 seasons, come back. I do appreciate that. Olivia Lux, I don't know if she's still in the House of Mugler. She's clearly had some work done. I didn't really care for her on her season. She was one of the ones where I remember, so Simone did like this boxing look. And then like a couple weeks later, Olivia did the same boxing look. She wore the girls' wigs, very obviously wore the other girls' wigs. I felt like she came to her season unprepared, but she got a lot more credit than I felt as though she deserved. I didn't think she was as good as the judges tried to make her look. And controversially, I actually kind of liked Bosco on her season. I'm not even gonna say kinda. I liked Bosco. So I'm not mad that she's there. So that's my rundown of that first bracket.
Okay.
I didn't mind Bosco either. I did agree with Michelle's critique of Bosco wearing a panty and a bra every week.
Yeah.
But I didn't mind Bosco. I did not mind Bosco. I think Olivia, after her season, really had a what is the word I'm looking for? An evolution, I guess. She looks incredible. I'm glad that she's gotten rid of that cutesy, demure kind of look and attitude about her. To me, that never quite. It didn't quite seem very genuine. So now, I mean, I appreciate the fact that she seems more grown up. Um, Irene, yeah, she was first one out in her season. So I don't know what to expect from her. She obviously is a very, I guess, avant-garde-esque type of queen because she does these alien-like looks, hence the name.
Her daughter was on this season, wasn't she?
On like the last season?
Yeah.
That sounds familiar, but I can't remember who it could have been.
I can't remember who it is either, but is Lucky her daughter?
Lucky Stars?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I know. I feel like somebody.
Yeah, you're right. Somebody did say that, but I can't remember who it was.
Well, look, if you're in the comments, let us know.
It may have been.
Don't remember.
No, it wasn't Lydia. I don't know. And who's the other person in this bracket?
Aja, Phoenix, and Deja.
Aja, Phoenix, Deja. All right, next bracket.
Okay.
Do you have an opinion on these?
Actually, I remember Olivia Lux and Bosco. I think those are two that I'm kind of rooting for in this bracket. I started the ones that I remembered from watching them. I think I started season 13.
You started Jada's seasons. What was Jada's season? Jada was season 12.
12, yeah. Yeah, so that's when I remember them.
You have 2 stars on the entire list.
No, I actually have quite a few stars on here.
Okay,
you know, I've been hanging around y'all bitches, so I know quite a few of them.
Oh, can we press pause? I actually wanted to start the show off with this. Rest in peace to Jiggly Caliente.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
May I call you Jiggly? Yes, mama. She has passed away on today, April the 27th.
On this day of recording, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everyone knows she had some type of infection, and it had her leg amputated. I think below the knee, they said, earlier in the week or last week. But then, I don't know, because she had complications to that and passed away on the day of this recording, the 27th of April.
Isn't that what, the 4th queen to pass?
I was just about to say, I feel like it's probably been 4. I know it's been her. It was most recently the Vivian.
The Vivian. There's Chi DeVayne.
Chi DeVayne and Sahara Davenport.
Yeah.
Her. I feel like there is one person. Maybe was there another UK queen or foreign queen that may have passed away?
Cherry Pie, is that her name? Sherry Pie. She's from the UK.
Maybe.
Yeah. She passed it.
Okay. Well, R.I.P.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bracket number deuce.
Actually,
Dose.
Before we get into
Deuce, sorry. Go ahead.
Wow. I also wanted to say at the start of the episode that I am very tired of seeing these queens come back 3, 4, 5 times. Honestly, I feel like if you did not get it the first time, you cannot come back again. Like,
you talking in relation to All Stars?
Yes. Like how many chances do you get? At a certain point, I feel like they're just gonna have to give it to you simply because you've come back so many times.
Well, that hasn't worked for Juju.
I was gonna say they didn't invite Juju be back. I was kind of looking forward to her coming back again.
I'm telling you.
I think the difference with Juju be, for me anyway, is Juju is good TV. Every time she's come back, she's like a funny queen. She's a talented queen. Even though she doesn't win, I feel like she doesn't necessarily have to win. Just seeing her in the space elevates whatever season she's been a part of.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is
about 74 degrees.
Juju is a filler queen.
I mean, not in a negative way.
I didn't say negative or positive. She's a filler queen.
But I think to call somebody a filler queen, that has kind of a negative connotation to it.
True. I mean, true. But I guess by what you just said, like, to me, what it sounds like is that Juju will continue to come back for whatever. She is very likable. I like Juju B. I have nothing against Juju B. And at the same time, I do not think that Juju B's drag has evolved to match the level of the competition that she keeps coming back into. All of these newer queens are they're running laps around her. And not honestly, a lot of them not even on their own talent. A lot of them are wearing gowns that someone else made. And I think maybe Jujubee is kind of stuck in her drag.
Jujubee.
Like I remember like in her on whatever All Stars it was she was on last, I just remember seeing her drag and thinking, Jujubee, add more, do more. Why is this so flat when your competition is doing all this extravagance? But you know what? Why are we even talking about Jujubee? Because she
I'm about to say, how did Jujubee catching a stray on this episode? Like a serious stray. He's just being like boom, boom, like a machine gunned.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Bracket 2. We've got Tina Burner, Carrie Colby, Nicole Paige Brooks, Mistress Isabella Brooks.
Isabel.
Oh, what did I say?
Isabella. Yeah.
Sorry, Isabel.
Mm-hmm.
Lydia Butthole Collins, and then Georges.
Why?
Get into it.
Why?
You want to go first?
I would love to. Why? Just one question for the whole bracket. Why? Georges, she was just on the last All Stars. Mistress, she's gone. Clearly, she's there to stir the pot. She's going to be there for ratings. I do not like her. Carrie Colby, I'm fine with her. I ain't got no qualms against Carrie Colby. Who else?
Nicole Paige Brooks.
Barely remember her, but I know where she's from.
Tina Burner.
She's done All Stars, right?
No, this is her first time back.
I'm thinking about somebody else then. And who else?
That was it. Lydia, Mistress, Nicole, Carrie, and Tina.
Yeah. You didn't mention Lydia.
Why is she back? Girl, did you even go home?
No, she didn't. So here's the thing. I saw an interview she did recently. She had 3 weeks between production. And then also, she only had 5 days to get her garments together. So I think they called her within that last week and gave her 5. Apparently, Ru asked her. It wasn't aired, but apparently Ru did ask her on the main stage, would she come back for All Stars?
Why? Of all people to ask.
I don't know. But then I think, like I said, I think they called her within that last week, and she literally had 5 days to get all of her looks together for All Stars.
That's kind of not fair.
It's not fair and it's nonsensical. What are you about to show us that's going to be any different than what you just showed us 2 days ago?
Yeah.
What? It don't make no sense.
I wholeheartedly agree with you with this bracket. I didn't like Tina on her season. I'm not gonna go through all the girls. Like, I don't have any problems with Carrie Colby.
I like Carrie Colby.
I don't like Mistress. She's a mean girl. She likes to call it shade, but she's just a mean girl, and I do not like her.
Oh, we know whose favorite that is.
Georges. She was just on the last All Star, so what's going to be the progression from last All Star to this
Georges, though.
in this short amount of time? Like, I don't care to see her again. I just don't. Yeah, just what Nicole. Again, I'll say what I said in the first bracket. It's good to see some of the older girls coming back.
Yes.
It is, just for that simple fact alone. I remember on her season, but it was also the drag aesthetic at that time. She was very pedestrian, but the girls back then were very pedestrian.
Yeah.
So it will be good, or not good, it will be interesting to see what she's bringing today.
And I'm going to tell you, and I hate to say it, but if the older queens are not bringing drag comparable to Kylie Sonique Love from back then to this, I'm not gonna be interested.
Yeah.
I loved Kylie because I was like, bitch, you have truly glowed the fuck up. Like, you look incredible, your body is stupid, you're talented. So unless you can show that level of growth and progression to me, I'm not gonna be interested.
I think the thing with Kylie too is she when she came back for All Stars, she was a full realization of who she is.
Yes.
So there was that aspect of it. But I agree with you. If you're not bringing that level of maturity in your drag, then I don't want to see it, to be honest.
Same.
Well, look, I love Georges. Love meeting her in person. So I'm looking forward to seeing her. Carrie Colby, I actually liked her on her season, so I'm looking forward to seeing her again. And I have to say, this is someone I love to hate, and I mean, she's just controversial and, mistress. I want to see her foolishness. I kind of actually do.
No,
But here's the thing, though: the mistress that we're going to see is not the mistress that we know right now, because we know that she lost a ton of weight, and we're still seeing old mistress from last year.
But she's probably still just as wretched, if not worse.
I'm sure, if not worse, because she has lost all the weight.
Probably.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see. I'm interested in seeing bracket 2. All right. Anything else before we move on to bracket 3?
No.
Okay. Here are the queens for bracket 3: Denali, Acid Betty, Alyssa Hunter, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Diabetti, and Ginger Minge.
Here's my thing, okay? And I'm shocking myself with even saying this. However, after meeting her in person and how sweet she was in person, I'm actually interested in seeing Diabetica.
She's actually really nice in person.
She's a really sweet girl in person.
Oh.
So I am rooting for Diabetica just for the simple fact that out of all the queens we met that day, she was the nicest. She was the most friendly. She was the most personable.
Yeah, she was.
Out of all the girls that we met that day.
No.
So, what you said?
That makes me wonder.
If she was trying to course correct?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, I got that feeling too. However, I'm going to give her grace, and hopefully she's matured and will show the kind person that we met in person on the season. I'm gonna hope for that.
I will say the fact that we have Diabetti, Acid Betty, and Mistress on one season, I feel like it's about to be nuclear war. I feel like it's about to be Shade Fest 2025.
But here's the thing: will they intertwine? Because we don't know how this layout is going to go. It's like
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, like they might get eliminated before they get a chance to be on screen together.
Right. I'm feeling like the brackets are each bracket competes against itself, and then the winners from those brackets will compete against the other.
Yes, but I feel like production is going to make a way to get them together.
They might.
True.
Yeah.
I will say Denali looks good.
Woo!
Child.
Yeah.
She looks good, especially because I've watched a few of her YouTube videos, and I've seen how much weight she gained. And then to look at her now, I don't know what baby girl, Denali looks good. So I'm interested in seeing her.
Yeah. She does look very good. I happened across her Instagram the other day before this announcement even came out, which was probably the algorithm. And I was like, that's Denali? Damn. I mean, 6-pack, the legs. I said, okay. So on that ice. You've been on the ice. I understand.
She has been. Okay. Yeah.
I just realized that could be
that
could be taken the wrong way. That could mean something else. She's been skating and working out, is what I'm saying. Not on the ice.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that powder?
Listen, I don't know her lifestyle, but I'm not trying to insinuate nothing.
Yeah. Okay. This is Ginger Minge's 4th time around.
She gonna win.
Ginger Minge, her original season, she's been on. Or no, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is her 4th time around. She's been on 2 All-Star seasons.
Oh, for real?
And then now she's back for this one.
I think that's where I became familiar with her on All-Star.
So this is Ginger Minge's 4th time around.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Diabetti. I liked her looks. And then, like he said, meeting her in person, she was so sweet. I mean, all the queens were nice that day, but for whatever reason, she really stood out out of all of them. She really stood out.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to this season. I know that you guys were not happy with this list when it dropped, And then also all the rumors were true. That rumor list was actually true, 100%.
100% accurate.
Yeah. So that was very interesting.
So you did ask who would we like to see on an
Yeah.
All-Star season.
Yeah.
Now my list isn't necessarily for the tournament of All-Stars, but I do have a dream All-Star season
Okay.
cast.
Okay.
So I have 10 queens, and my 10 queens are Nina Flowers. She was from season 1, A Loca. I love Nina Flowers. Delta Work.
Wait, go back. So from season 1, so she's going to get an upgrade on the visuals because it won't look like Vaseline on the screen.
Child, yeah, no.
Okay.
So Delta Work.
Okay.
Cornbread the Snack Jate.
Yes, come on, Cornbread.
Pearl.
Yes.
Kimchi.
Okay.
Asia O'Hara.
Yes.
Gigi Good.
Okay.
Black Pepper from UK.
Okay.
Oh, I remember her.
Safira Cristal.
Yes.
And Bimini Bon Boulash from UK.
Okay.
That is my all-stars like wish list. I would love to see all of these girls on one season. I feel like the top 2 just from this list would be Bimini and Safira.
Come on, Safira.
Like, I just want to see, Kimchi might even be up there too. But like, I just feel like for me, I would love to see this cast together.
Okay. That I'm not familiar with the UK queens. I know of them by name, and I know a little bit about Black Pepper. But I can pretty much agree with just about everybody on your list. In fact, a couple people on your list are on my list, so I'm glad we're in agreement. So I didn't do dream cast of All Stars. I pretty much did it like who I would have liked to see in this upcoming season. I have 16 people on my list.
Ambitious.
It was like 21, so I had to.
Okay.
All right, so I also have Delta Work. I would like to see her come back, even though she's fairly popular right now.
She is. Her podcast is doing really well.
Yeah, so Delta Work. Dita Ritz. We have not seen Dita.
See, Dita, I was on the fence about Dita. I told you I had a couple alternates. Dita was one of my alternates.
Okay.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I want to see her. There's a curiosity about her because we haven't heard or seen her, or at least I haven't, since her season.
What was her season?
Was it?
Oh,
season 4. It was season 4. She was on the same season as Latrice.
Yes, yeah. So I would love to see her come back just to see like what do you even look like now. Laganja Estranja, just for her to turn some lip syncs. I would love to see that.
Okay.
Max. I want to see Max back. I liked Max in her season. Season 7 was one of my favorite seasons.
It's the most underappreciated season.
It very much is. So I would like to see Max come back because I was interested in what she was doing on her season. Miss Fame. I love Miss Fame. I loved her drag in her season. I love what she's doing now. I love that she is the fashion girl. So I would love to see Miss Fame come back. Pearl as well. I would love to see Pearl. On season 7, Max, Miss Fame, and Pearl, they were my 3 like fashion style girls that I was looking at.
Yeah.
What they will put on the runway, I would be excited about just about every week. I really very much enjoyed Pearl. I would love to see her come back, although I'm sure that will probably never
happen. It will never happen.
Ever. I'm curious about Aiden Zane.
I remember the name. I don't remember the. Oh, never mind. The sleepy one.
The sleepy one. Boo.
Okay.
Her.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I was interested in what she was presenting on her season. I'm curious to know what she's doing now.
Her and Susie would actually be.
Yeah. Her and Susie. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Gigi Good. I would like to see her come back as well. As much as she got on my nerves in her season, based on what she turned out on her season and what she's turning out for the girls that have come after her, I would like to see Utica. I would like to see Utica come back for her runways.
Utica is not one of my alternates, but I questioned putting her on my list for that reason, just for the looks of it all, especially because she creates so many looks for the girls now. I would love to see what she would do for herself. However, Utica, I don't know about the persona of you of Utica, if that makes sense. Like,
yes, that's why I'm like, I just want to see her runways.
Yeah,
that's all I want to see. Cornbread as well. I would like to see Cornbread come back. I would like to see Cornbread come back.
I want to pull that chicken back out.
So I was very interested in Robin Fierce in her season because of the face. Her face to me was absolutely beautiful. And I would like to see her again.
As long as she gets better lace.
Yeah, okay, yes. But I don't remember what episode it was, but it was a runway. When she turned that corner and the way the camera hit her face, I gasped. And I think I was watching with my best friend. We both was like, it was just the way that it hit her. I was like, oh my God, she's beautiful. So I would like to see Robin Fierce again. Anitra, obviously, where is she?
I mean, come on now.
Y'all could have got
off
her
that fucking duck.
Anitra, I need to see Anitra again.
I completely. I didn't even think about her for some reason.
Yeah. I would love to see her.
Put her on my list. Yeah,
she would murder.
Yeah,
a lip sync.
The whole
and her looks
and the look. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anitra, it's no surprise to me that she was the finalist in her season. Anitra would kill on an All Stars. I really want to see that. I'm gonna say Marsha.
I actually liked her.
I liked her a lot in her season. A lot of people gave her shit, but I liked her. Very simple and demure makeup.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked what she was giving. So I would be curious and interested to see like what she would give now. Simply for her lip syncs, Maya Iman LePage.
Yes.
For nothing else.
That's a lip sync assassin.
I just want Utica for the runway. I just want Maya for the lip syncs. Nothing else. I don't need anything else out of y'all.
Well, and a somersault. And that's what I'm saying.
I want her lip syncs. I want her whole performance. You
know what though? I would like to see her come back. I would like to see how she's grown. Because it's been 2 seasons now. She was on season 16 or 15.
Yeah, I think so.
16, I think.
Yeah, I would love to see what she's doing now and how she looks.
Now she might. I don't know if they're going to be doing lip sync assassins this season. She might come back as an assassin. Now
she could be really good.
That I'm here for. As long as she knows the song.
Or here be a twist. What if they make her the lip sync assassin of the season? Like everyone has to lip sync against her.
You're trying to wear the girl out.
Look what they did to Silky.
That would be good.
Silky did that herself. Silky sent all the bitches home.
She did.
It's still a travesty that they didn't bring at least both of them back, her and Eureka. I was shook when they just brought back Eureka. I was like, Silky has done something that no other Drag Race girl has done and did it well, and y'all still didn't bring her back? Come on.
Yeah. That was wrong.
Yeah. So Maya, Q, loved Q's looks. I loved what especially that black and white gothic look that she did.
She turned the look, but she was also very delusional.
No,
what season was she?
Huh?
What season was she?
She was 16.
Saphira's season.
Okay, I remember her. Yeah.
16, yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to see her again, and then a Saphira as my last one.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
So my alternates who I can take or leave would be Tsunami. I always found something very intriguing about her.
She's also very attractive.
Maybe that was it, but like it was something to me. It was something very endearing about her, though.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say she was the best drag queen, but like it's something very endearing. I would like to see her on TV again. I would like to see Morphine possibly.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then I was on the fence. It was a name you mentioned that it's gone over my head. There were like 3 of them.
I only have one.
Oh.
I got one. And I know you're tired of seeing her ass, but I just love her because she's good TV.
Are you
Miss Vanjie.
Oh.
Vanjie.
I will say,
Miss
I would not
Vanjie.
mind. I mean, minus Georgia's coming back this quickly. I would not mind seeing some of those queens on a normal All-Star season
Mhm.
and not the whole charity of it all. Like, I would like to see how they would fare in like a normal like elimination type of season.
In relation to Miss Vanjie, similar to Maya, I just want to see her lip syncs, and similar to Utica, I just want to see her runways. I just want to see Vanjie's ass.
Go on her Instagram account.
I mean, if she's gonna come back, just show me your ass. 'Cause
Hold
that
on.
ass is nice.
Has Simone ever come back for anything?
It would be an all winter season.
And not necessarily, because in the third All Stars they brought back BB. So
They did.
you just never know.
But I think the difference with BB is because she was the first winner.
Mm-hmm.
Not too many people were familiar with that first season, so I think that was a way to reintroduce her to people. So like it was kind of like a let's bring BB back. She's won this. She knows what she's doing type of situation.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, I would an all winter season with Simone, Sasha Colby, Sasha Velour, Bob the drag queen.
I don't think Bob is there. I don't think Bob. Oh, Bob. I'm thinking about Bianca. Never mind.
Yeah, no, Bob the drag queen. I can't see Bianca ever coming back and doing the show.
Back. No.
But Violet Chachki, like all of them on one season.
I can't see her coming back either.
She's not well liked either, I don't believe.
Yeah, I hear she's very, very, very much a diva.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like we're overdue for an all winter season. No.
I felt like this season could have been an all winter season.
This season, it would have been certainly a lot better. I would have been certainly more interested if this was an all winter season.
I feel like it would have made more sense. I mean, I get it because it's the 10th season, they're doing something like grand, but I felt like the grandness could have been with an all winter
So wait,
season.
hold on though. Don't put it past RuPaul to bring some of these people back as like special guests or just to have them in the workroom. Because I think that, especially in the last 2 years, you've been seeing a lot of this like things that you don't normally see on Drag Race. So I wouldn't put it past them to bring some people back into the workroom or have them as maybe even as a guest judge.
I mean, that's all well and good, but I want to see the girls compete. I want to see what they do against and how they play with some of the other and that's the whole magic about like the casting, especially with All Stars, is you're bringing back these people from these disparate seasons, and then you're seeing how they are, one, how they're doing drag now, and two, like how they compete against these people from seasons past and like more recent seasons. Like how do you stack up against all of these different types of queens? That's what I like about the casting of All Stars.
Well, look, Drag Race All Stars is coming back to Paramount Plus on May 9th. And then we will be back with our first recap show on Monday at noon, May 12th. And as RuPaul says, they're turning the game upside down. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they are going to do. It's going to be an interesting season, and we're going to be here to bring it to you every week as we always do. So before we get out of here, please, we really do appreciate you guys loving these episodes and commenting. So do not forget to like this video and to share it with someone. Then don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And then in addition to that, hit that notification button bell so you can get notified every single time we drop a new video. So we're going to actually take a break. You won't see us next week. And then we're going to come back on May 12th for another recap show, a new season. So until then, people, take care and deuces.
Bye.
Bye. Today.
There we go. Did it play?
No.
So I don't know what happened. Hold on.
We're still recording.
Yeah, just hit the button. We'll edit this part. Or I think you're double tapping it.
Okay, give me a minute. I don't know what's going on right now.
All right. Well, I'll put it in there. Let me stop recording.